How do you do this?
So push the handle.
This?
Back up. So this, you got to push down and kind of push it on the ground to do it. Put this on the ground, like that, and push the handle down towards the ground. Push, 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 push. Good. See how it propped it open? Now be careful because you don't want to chip any paint.
Okay.
Put those guys on there. Put one on first. You actually got it upside down. Put one on first, like that. Then get the next one lined up, and then we pull this handle down. Scoot it over. More. More. There you go. Can you pull it? Oh.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen. 29er.
Bagging a party runways 19 and 21. Hazardous weapon information for the Midwest area. Available on all Highway supply service frequencies. Get out of this contact jet, Mike.
Okay, we have information, Mike. So we're going to get ready for ground, which is 121.9.
Down to airport information, Mike. Time 1354 Zulu observation. Wind 100.
Okay, 121.9. We're on comp 2, and I'm going to call them up, okay? Downtown ground, Skylane 76080 is at the fuel pumps with information, Mike. Taxi to takeoff.
Skylane 76080, downtown ground, runway 19er at Kilo, taxi via Lima.
19er at Kilo via Lima, and I'm going to get on Lima via Lima 3. Downtown tower, Skylane 76080 is ready for takeoff for runway 19 at Kilo. We'll be departing to the east.
And Cessna 080, runway 19er at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 at Kilo, cleared for takeoff, 080. Our mixture goes full rich, flaps are 10 degrees, cop flaps are open, carb heat is cold, trim is set, heels are on the floor, the runway looks clear. Here we go. It is on, sweetie. Can you hear me? Talk.
Okay.
Okay, good. I want to make sure I can hear you.
Well, I'm making sure the person's not speaking.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. All right, so here we go. All buckled in, so here we go.
Downtown tower, Skyhawk 346 Kilo, holding short runway 19er at Kilo, VFR at the Lee Summit.
Cessna 12820, downtown.
Okay, we have full power, and our oil pressure looks good.
12820,
Here comes our airspeed.
4 miles southwest of Midwest National at 2500 inbound full.
And we are off the ground that fast, my friend.
And Cessna 12820, roger. Enter left downwind runway 19.
We have a positive rate, and we're out of ground effects, so we're going to take the flaps up. And we're going to go ahead and make sure we're climbing at best rate.
346 Kilo, holding short runway 19er at Kilo, VFR to Lee Summit.
Skyhawk 346 Kilo, downtown tower, runway 19er at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er at Kilo, clear for takeoff. Could you give me a report on my ADS-B output, please? 46 Kilo.
Cessna 346 Kilo, say request again?
I don't know what he asked either.
Once I depart, could you give me a report on my ADS-B output, please? 46 Kilo.
Cessna 46 Kilo, affirmative.
So that pink line is our course out to Napoleon. We're going to watch that guy.
Cessna 76080 Sierra, free exchange approved, safe flight.
Frequency change approved, 080. Got enough air blowing on you? You feel good? Not getting hot or anything?
Downtown tower, 346 Kilo, anything on ADS-B?
And I see him.
And Cessna 346 Kilo, I'm not sure what you mean by the ADS-B, but I am picking up a mode C with the altitude and speeds.
Alright, copy, thank you, 46 Kilo.
And downtown tower, Skylane 76080. I do see 346 Kilo on my ADS-B in.
And Skylane 080, roger, thank you. Cessna 46 Kilo, did you copy that?
Copied, appreciate it, 46 Kilo.
Alright, we're almost out here to Napoleon. Kind of out over here, over the Missouri River is kind of a good spot to do some of what we're going to do.
And 820 is parking signature, sir.
Cessna 820, roger, turn left onto runway 19er, turn left taxiway hotel, taxi.
And we're not seeing any traffic around us right now, except for that guy.
Left hotel, taxi to ramp via Gulf, monitor ground, one clear.
And we should be going right over top of Napoleon. Can't see it because I think it's literally right under us. Yep, it's good. It's good. All right, so we're going to start working on our maneuvers. I'm going to turn the autopilot off here. And I'm going to get us, let's actually get us on an easterly heading.
Okay.
Nobody around us.
Nope.
So we're going to start with just some clearing turns, which is what you do to make sure there's no traffic.
Okay.
I'm going to give it some more mixture, and we're going to pull the power back a little bit. So we don't need all this speed to be doing what we're doing. We're not actually going anywhere.
Okay.
Pull the power back here. So a clearing turn is just either 180 degrees just to do a sweep to make sure that nobody is around us. We've already checked our ADS-B, but still, you're supposed to do a clearing turn.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a nice standard rate turn, which I need to be really practicing my standard rate turns, by the way.
Okay.
And we're just looking for airplanes, just to make sure that nobody's here. Can you reach them comfortably? All right, hold on, let me get us straightened out here because we kind of climbed a little bit. And here's what I want you to do. Can you see over the panel at all? Can you see over the top very well? Or do you have to look out this way?
I kind of have to look out this way to look at the ground.
Okay. Well, when you're doing this, I don't want you to look at the ground. I want you to look at the horizon.
Okay.
So do you see where the sky touches the ground and it makes a straight line? That's called the horizon. And we want to use that as a reference point to keep the airplane level when you're doing straight and level or when you're doing turns, okay? So I got our power set, our mixture set nice, our carb heat set nice. We're not doing anything crazy here. Go ahead and put your hands on the controls.
Okay.
And just kind of hold it there for a little bit. Just kind of look out the window. I kind of want you looking through here and look at the horizon and look at this and kind of keep this on the horizon. You can use that as your reference point to fly the plane straight and level. All right, that's great, Taylor. That's great. So you're climbing just a smidge, so go ahead and just a little bit, push it forward just a little bit. There you go, nice. There you go, that's nice. Okay, so now we're going to try a nice gentle turn to the right. So you can just lean into the turn. I want you not looking here, I want you looking outside when you're doing this, and I want you to watch this, and I want you to hold, like my finger right here, I want you to hold my finger on the horizon while you're turning. So turn, and when you turn, pull back just a smidge, a little bit of back pressure. You can turn more, you can turn more. There you go, that's a standard rate turn right there. All right, I want you to keep my finger on the horizon, and that keeps your turn nice and straight. A little too much back pressure, so let off on the back pressure. There you go. Nice. You're doing it. So I want you to do actually we're going to roll out on west,
might contact Kansas City Departure.
and then I'm going to have you turn us back to the east. Yep, look out at the window, look straight out far away at the end of the sky where the horizon meets the ground, the sky meets the ground, and keep the airplane there. Okay, now I want you to go straight. See that road below us? I want you to line us up dead straight on that road. There you go. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. There you go. Nice and straight. There you go. Just like the simulator, you have to turn it back to make it straight. All right, so we're kind of crooked on the road. I want to go this way a little bit, so turn us back to the left a little bit. But look at that, you held your altitude perfectly. We're still on 4,000. That's awesome, Taylor. You're flying, man. See this?
Cessna
Hands
907
off.
Echo, runway 19er, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19, 907 Echo.
Okay, this time we're going to go turn to the left. So go ahead and roll into a turn to the left. Keep rolling, keep rolling. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Nice. About right there. You're doing great. Now keep rolling. There you go. Now we're in a nice coordinated turn. And you're applying the appropriate amount of back pressure, which is awesome because we're staying perfectly level. Little bit back pressure, little bit, pull back. When I say back pressure, that means pull back towards you. Just a little bit. There you go. Do you feel that you did that? There, you did that. A little too much, so now let off the back pressure. Do you know what back pressure means when I say back pressure? That means I want you to pull towards you. But you're doing great right now, because look at that. That's perfectly level. You're holding us at 4,000, and we're in a nice standard rate turn. Okay, so we're coming up on east, which is the E, and I want you to roll us out to a straight heading of due east. Go ahead and roll us back. Straighten us out now. Straighten us out. Nice. Nice. Look at that. You put it right on the east. Perfect, Taylor. It's awesome, dude. Okay. Now, we're out here in open airspace, so we can easily, there's some radar up over St. Joe. We can easily climb up. So I want you to go ahead and initiate a climb, and we're going to climb 1,000 feet.
Go back or go forward?
So the first thing you're going to do when you want to climb is add some power, okay? So we're just going to advance the throttle, not too much, but enough. Go ahead and push in, and we don't ever want to push this hard or fast. You just want to push it a little bit at a time. We're going to take us up to about 70% horsepower here. And just by adding the throttle alone, you've already initiated a climb. So keep your hand on the wheel though, or on the yoke. Go ahead, and now we're climbing just nicely. We're climbing at 500 feet a minute. And see how this guy is starting to tick around? We're going to tick on around to 5,000 feet. And we're holding, we want to hold our heading of east, so we kind of got off a little bit there. Let's go back a little bit here. You want to keep that on the east. There you go. Perfect. That's nice, right there. Now straighten us out and hold us there. I want you to hold us on east while we're climbing. We're climbing at 500 feet a minute. This is called climbing. We're holding our heading, and we're climbing at 500 feet a minute.
Cessna 907 Echo, turn left taxiway.
Keep it right there on the orange dot. And look out the window. See how this is above the horizon? That means we're climbing. Another good indication, look straight out on the wing. See how the wing is pointed up?
Yeah.
That tells you you're climbing as well. All right, we've already climbed 500 feet. We're going to go another 500 feet. Starting to get a little bit of a cloud layer below us. Just a little bit. Hit or miss here. We're out over Higginsville. All right, and when we reach 5,000 feet, I want to turn back to the west so we can head back towards downtown.
Okay.
And
Should we go?
no, you're good because this is on the 8. When this reaches the 0, that will be 5,000 feet. So I want you to hold on to it good. You need to hold some back pressure right now. See how much pressure it takes to hold? There you go. There you go, good. I'll give you some more rudder or some more trim to help you there. All right, here comes 5,000. When that reaches the 0, that's 5,000. Because it's touched the big hands on the 5. And we're on a heading of east, which is great. Okay, so now we can go ahead and push in a little bit. Push in, there you go, nice. And then when this comes flat, that tells us we're stopped climbing. But I also want you to look outside. Look at the horizon. Look how the wing is now level with the horizon, and we're no longer climbing. I'm going to pull us back on power a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I want you to initiate a turn to the right. Go ahead and you do this all by yourself. You got this. Turn, turn, turn. You're going to need a little bit of back pressure as you turn now. A little bit of back pressure, a little bit more. Pull back towards you a little bit more. It's because you were descending. There you go. There you go. Now you've got the right amount of back pressure. Doing a great job. And I want you to go ahead and just fly us on back to the airport, okay? which is straight that way. Okay, so here comes west. I want you to go ahead, see here comes the W. We're gonna roll out on west, a little bit more. A little bit more, there you go, right now. So I want you to keep us on west, right there, all the way back. Actually, I want to keep us on the little orange dot. So I want you to go back this way just a little bit. Go back this way just a little bit. There you go, that's nice, Taylor. Okay, great. So we're headed back towards downtown. And
Downtown tower, Arrow.
make sure we're on that orange dot, so go back a little bit this way.
East inbound with Alpha, and have a request.
Arrow 44183, downtown tower, say request.
Yeah, if you have the spacing, I'd like to do a midfield left downwind for 19 with a short approach simulated engine failure.
Arrow 44183, roger, proceed inbound for the midfield crossover.
Kansas City downtown airport information Alpha 1454 Zulu. Wind 2009er, visibility 10.
Doing really good, Taylor. You're keeping us right on our heading. You keep doing it, you don't need me.
Visual approach, runway 19 in use.
Yep, you're doing great.
Runway 19, runway 21.
We're starting to turn a little bit. Look out. I want you to look out. See how we were starting to turn? All the information you need is right out the window here, so turn back a little bit this way. And we're going to initiate a descent to 4,000 feet.
Downtown airport information Alpha 1454.
You're doing great. You keep doing what you're doing. You're flying it. I'm just controlling the power.
Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 282.21, altimeter 3001. Visual approach, runway 19 in use, landing departing, runway 19, runway 21. Hazardous weather information, convective segments are available.
Alright, they've changed information Alpha. Keep us right on that heading, Bug. You're kind of drifting this way a little bit. Well, go back, go back. There you go. Feel it? There you go. There you go. I'm just helping you so you can feel how much pressure you need to give it. There you go. Keep it about right there. And look out the window. Can you see up over this at all? This is kind of in your way too. That doesn't help much, does it? Is that better? Alright, so you can kind of see. Now you can see the horizon. The city, so the river goes right to the downtown airport, so it's really easy to find. And the city is right in front of us, but it's just a good little distance out there. So, alright, we need to get down lower. So we have to get down lower because the outer shelf of the Class Bravo airspace is 4,000 feet. And we need to get down below 4,000 feet. I usually come in at 3,500 feet. Now you do it, you're still flying. Are you comfortable, or do you want me to do it? Or do you want me to take over?
I'm comfortable.
Okay. All right, should we practice some takeoff and landings, you think, or you want to call it a day?
I mean,
We can either just go and land and be done, or we can touch down and then just immediately take off again. That's called a touch and go.
okay,
You want to try a touch and go?
we can
All
try.
right, do you want me to start flying now? Or are you still flying?
Okay.
If you're still flying, you need to have your hand on the yoke. All right, there's 3,500 feet, so we're going to level off here. Doing a good job. Keep us right there. You're keeping us on the pink line, which is perfect. You might want to be a smidge more over here. Right there. 133.3, COM 2. Downtown tower, Skylane 76080 is 15 to the east with Alpha for the option.
Skylane 76080, downtown tower, copy from the northeast, enter, or make approach straight on runway 21.
We're actually due east. Can we do a left base for 19?
And Cessna 080, roger, enter left base, runway 19.
Left base for 19080.
And Warrior 183, turn left taxiway hotel, taxi signature via Golf, monitor ground point 9er.
Left hotel, taxi signature, monitor golf, point 9, 183. Appreciate the help today.
Okay, so he said we could do a left base, which means we can aim over here a little bit. So I'm going to take over the flight controls, and when I do that, I say it's my airplane. And I say my airplane, and then you say your airplane. Say it.
My airplane?
No, I say my airplane, you say your airplane.
Okay.
So I say my airplane.
Your airplane.
Perfect. That's how we hand off controls. It's a positive exchange of controls. And if I gave you the airplane, I would say your airplane, and you would say my airplane. And we'd go back and forth that way.
Huh?
But since I have control of the airplane, I'm gonna go ahead and do what we need to do here. We need to start descending. So he told us, you can look up over the horizon here. What I usually aim for is the bend in the river. That's a really good base for runway 19. So we're gonna aim for over here a little bit. And I also asked for the option, meaning we can either stop, do a stop and go, a touch and go, a full stop landing. We pretty much have the clearance. He hasn't cleared us to do it, but if he gives us clearance for the option, we can do whatever we want.
Okay, right there in 230 and clear for takeoff 19, Midwest 550. Cessna 080, runway 19er, clear to land, traffic departing ahead of you, citation.
Cleared to land, requesting the option if we could.
Cessna 080, roger, runway 19er, cleared for the option. Caution wake turbulence, citation.
Yes, we'll caution wake turbulence and cleared for the option, 080.
Cessna 080, on the go, make right close traffic.
Right, close traffic on the go, 080.
Traffic
Okay,
not
carb
available.
heat is cold, flaps up 1 notch, mixture's rich, advance the throttle, and watch our torque. We are out of ground effect and positive rate. Here comes our flaps. Carb heat's cold, props full, mixture's full, and we're going to climb out. That was a pretty good landing. What did you think of that one?
That's good.
When I first started learning to fly, I did so many landings at this airport. So many times. This is where I learned how to fly.
Wow.
And we would just do circles and circles and circles and circles forever.
Wow.
You want to stay close enough to the runway that if the engine were to quit, we could glide over there, you know? About halfway up the strut of the airplane is a good distance, which is basically where we're at. That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do our first notch of flaps.
Cessna 080, runway 19, clear for the option.
19, cleared for the option, 080. Flaps up 1 degree, carb heat's cold, advancing the throttle. This will be our last one. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Having to hold right rudder because of all the torque. She's already off the ground again. We're out of ground effect and positive rate. Take out the flaps. And tower, Skylane 080 will be a full stop this time.
Skyline 080, roger, runway 19, clear to land.
19 are cleared to land, 080. So when I was learning to fly, I had to do this a bunch until my instructor felt I could do it all by myself. And then one day they just hopped out of the airplane and said, all right, you go do it by yourself.
Downtown tower number 2, spacing is fine, runway 19, clear to land, wind 18011.
Hey, clear to land 19er, Mooney 2 Mike.
Wow.
That was a lot better.
That was so smooth, I didn't even know we were down.
Me either. I thought the nose was still up.
Yeah, well, the nose was still up. The mains touched first, but
Wow.
that tire touched
Cessna
first.
080, parking on the west side.
Yeah, steady T's.
And Cessna 080, roger, turn right, taxiway Echo, taxi city T is via Lima, monitor ground point under.
Okay, right at Echo Lima to the T's and monitor ground 00.
That was the best one.
Best one. You can open your window to get some air. Okay, now that we're off of the runway, I'm going to visually verify we've got our flaps coming up, our carb heat cold. We're going to lean out a little bit and open our cow flaps. All right, we're good to go. Thought that was my best one, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I said I was going to make it a good one. Thanks for going with me today, bud.
Yeah.
Plus, you got some time.
3001, wind
You got some wind,
200.
some yoke time today.
Yep.
Here's a Baron. See, that would be maybe a fun airplane to own. What do you
Yeah.
think?
That one?
Twin right there, twin engine.
The big one?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Baron 55,
Ooh.
older one.
That'd be a nice one.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. Someday.
What you doing?
Getting soda.
Think you get a soda after every successful flight?
Yep.
No.
Take one for Carter.
It's alright, we'll leave him here.
Okay.
He didn't come flying today.
Not want one?
I'm sure he does, but you gotta come flying to get a soda.
Well.
Good flight?
Yep.
Yeah?